posed as a stalker to his wife for months, uh, so that it invented the stalker so that he could have someone to blame the murder on, and then he just murdered his wife, and then went to work, and then when he got home, he's like, "How could I let this happen?" He does the whole performance. Then all his entire family's blaming the stalker. They're looking for the stalker, and it was just him.
Colorado woman stalker turns out to be husband in shocking murder case.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fucking psycho.
Oh my god. Dude, this should be our angle. This is our new angle. We could just
Whoa, hold on. Pump the fucking brakes. What are you talking about?
We stalk women.
No. Hard veto.
No, hard veto. Listen. It's
You're
desperate
not seeing the mission.
times. You're not seeing the bigger picture.
2 seconds ago, you were saying we should steal fissile nuclear material.
But all of a
Now
sudden, you're drawing the line at just following someone around town. A harmless crime.
a victimless crime.
A victimless crime. No one's hurt. A new 2020 episode. He's right behind you. What? Dude, this is fucking crazy. ABC News is out of their fucking minds. In the middle of this article, they are plugging true crime shows. Holy shit. A 44-year-old chemical engineer, mother of 3 from Broomfield, was discovered. This was in 2023?
Yeah. I guess so.
Wait, were they not living together? Because why did he respond to a welfare check? Why did he call in a welfare check?
You're reading the article.
Appeared.
Brookfield murder. Let's see if I can read the article too.
44-year-old. Okay.
This is question and answer. Can I get actual reporting?
According to police recordings, Daniel called the non-emergency line saying, "I don't emergency." Weird, my wife isn't responding to. Dude, that's so fucking shifty. Why wouldn't it? That's shifty as fuck. No wonder he got fucking caught. No normal person calls the non-emergency line. He probably would have. He would have been better off just going home and calling fucking, calling the cops and be like, "My wife is headless in the kitchen."
Well, I think he's like setting up a scenario where there's like a stalker, right? So he's like,
Well, yeah, no,
on a
I know.
normal day, like if she wasn't responding, but like, and now he's like, I don't know. I don't. Why am I trying to rationalize this? This guy killed his wife. Can we understand his perspective? I don't know.
Dude, I get it too. She was a fucking bore. Ugh. God.
He was a subhuman.
Dude, have
0 out of 10.
you seen the picture that he has on his face? He has
What?
Have you seen the picture they posted of him? He might be
Clavicular?
No, did you see the picture they posted of him?
Oh, the murderer. Okay.
Dude, he
No.
might maybe be the single most poster generic 40s salaryman I've ever seen. Dude, he's like the generic white guy in the propaganda posters. Dude, he's got that like corporate face. Look at him.
He's got them soulless eyes.
Yeah,
You see
dude,
this picture?
yeah.
This is him at the fucking
Whoa, what
the
happened
scene of
to
the
him?
crime. This is him pretending that he's distraught that his wife is dead.
Oh, he looks like he's just shitting. He's like, oh. Yeah, I don't know if I would have been convinced by that.
He put some thought into it. If you're
Yeah,
gonna kill
dude.
your wife, I don't think it's actually better. I think it makes you a pussy.
Man, if you're gonna kill your fucking wife, because like, here's the thing, right? They're just your wife could be murdered, and they'll look at like your wife will die in a car accident, and they'll still investigate it. You know what I'm saying? Because so often it is the husband, because it is so just the chances of someone just randomly shooting you are so insanely. They really are compared to like you getting killed and it's not someone you know. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, dude, you just have
Well,
to
I mean, just
disappear. You just
killing
have
your wife is a time-honored male tradition.
I feel like the best way is just to disappear, you know? Just to fucking put her in some acid and hope they don't find her. And then they just it kind of has to go cold because they have no evidence that you killed her. Everybody could think you did it, but, they can't really prove it.
Yeah, well, this is like a coward who wants like to eat his cake and have it too. He doesn't want any of this social negativity. He wants to keep all his money in his house and whatever.
Pretty based. That's pretty
He doesn't
based.
want to have to go through the stress. He just wants the wife to
I
just
wonder how
not
they caught
exist.
him. Let's see.
I don't know, man. He seems to have really not covered his tracks. Like he could have at least paid someone else to pretend to be the stalker, right?
What a fucking idiot retard, dude. The murder investigation took a turn when detectives discovered some of the messages originated from the IP address at Daniel's workplace. The Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment. Did. And he didn't clear his fucking browser history. I guess this is just here's the problem, dude. These aren't criminals. He's just insane. He's just an insane person.
You know,
Daniel was
it's just a
strengthened
bad era for being a criminal.
uncovered disturbing internet searches he made the night before the murder, including how much head trauma do you need to cause to knock someone out? You can't Google that, dude.
Yeah, he's just an amateur.
Fucking God, he's
He
never
thought he
killed
had
a
a
woman before.
sophisticated plan.
He's never
He
killed a
had a
woman before.
he had a. How do you? Oh my god! How do you have the? How do you go through the process of staging a multi-act murder here? You know, and it never occurs to you to like that you need to research the digital aspect of this, considering how much of it relies on the digital.
Yeah, you need to do this years
It's
planning,
so
dude.
amateurish.
You need to like take
Go to the
business
fucking
trips.
library and go figure out what the fuck you don't know.
Dude, you need to take a family vacation and then go to a library in a different state a year before you're going to commit this murder and look up stuff. You know what I'm saying? You need to
Hey,
spread this
how do you
information
not know what
out.
an IP address is? How do you not know what a browsing history is? And you're in it's just it's an insult to the game. At least other people like this guy was doing it over weeks.
Oh, dude.
Over months he was
uh,
planning this and it's you can't even give the excuse that it was at a heat of a moment.
Daniel wrote that he maintains his innocence and will fight his wrongful conviction.
Doug, it's the kill shot, man. You're done. You're off the team.
Deny till you die, dude. Maybe again, dude, our president. You could be so utterly guilty, but if you just say no, there's a chance. There's a chance if you never admit wrongdoing, you never definitively say no, it's not. There'll always be that 1% chance.
Well, it just I thought just now, right? If you want, I guess you don't want to leave your your home, right?
Yeah,
Like the area you live. But like if you like don't want to lose your money, right?
yeah.
Why is it kill her and not like withdraw every dollar and flee the country? You know, like like
Probably
if we're
wasn't that
doing
rich.
crimes, why is it?
He was a fucking
Yeah,
clerk.
yeah.
He doesn't have the money to flee the country. The fuck is he gonna go?
Yeah, well, if you don't have that much money, then why the fuck are you killing her?
Well, they had a house and shit. I don't know. Yeah, he just seems
Other
like he
than like
mentally broke.
pure fucking passion for the
Just
sport.
hate rage, dude. You just fucking
Just it's
you just
not rage. It
loathe
took them
someone.
weeks.
No, but this kind of thing builds up for a while. You know what I'm saying? You just loathe someone. God, you just marry someone you shouldn't. You gotta fucking live with them. Can you imagine sleeping in the same room with someone you fucking despise? Oh my god. I live with roommates that I fucking hated. It miserable. I didn't have to look at them ever. Just knew they were here and I hated them. You know?
And that would incite you to murder over a long enough period.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean
Yeah, maybe I'm just a psychopath,
he's
but
honestly
I
just
just
unwell. I don't know. He's probably just mentally fucking unwell. Did he just broke at work? He probably had like a midlife crisis. He's like, fuck, this is not what I want to
we're not
do.
asking them the killer question here. What did she do?
Yeah, fuck. That's what I
Did
forgot.
she cheat on him?
True.
Was she threatening to take the
Because
kids?
honestly, in this picture that he posted, he is like way more attractive. So maybe she cheated on him. He was like, God, this ugly whore cheated. You know what it is? This is why that you know what
Did she
we
make more money than him?
free universal plastic surgery and like gym memberships really got to be handed out. I think the murder rate would go down because
Universal plastic surgery? Is that what you said to me?
you see, I think if every single man had a baddie, a racist blonde, you know,
Racist.
a slightly racist blonde at home, I think the world would be a lot more peaceful. And people would be generally pretty happy. And I think you'd see the divorce rate and the murder rate go way down. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what we're talking about anymore. I'm posting a dog shit video. Have this.